Hello, and welcome to another episode of Andy Ventures. We're set up on the Secret Creek again. I have my bucket full of water, classifier in it. I got my sluice all set up. I got the VDR sluice this time, and I got my big bucket set up. Today, well, I know one video I dug over here after having a really good test pan. I dug over there, I had a decent test pan. Another video I dug in the middle of the creek over yonder on the other side of this fallen wood. I did okay. And I was kind of thinking, all my test pans are normally a shovel deep, and I just keep digging down. Almost everyone just digs down. I'm gonna try and stay a shovel deep, and I'm just gonna kind of sweep this area, and we'll see what we get for gold today. Maybe we won't find much, maybe we'll find a lot. I don't know, but we'll find out at the end. So, let's go. And if you haven't, hit that little bell and you'll keep getting notifications when I have posts and other videos coming up. A lot of exciting things coming up this summer. Waiting for the snow to disappear. I want to go metal detecting and find some cool stuff like that. That'll make some fun videos. So yeah, let's get to work. This is what I'm hoping to follow. Keep finding this yellow clay. I feel like whenever I find it, I get a lot of little teeny micros, pieces of gold. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about any kind of gold I get, right? So the more of that yellow stuff I can get, maybe the better my cleanup will look at the end of the video. All right, so there's my hole. I'm not really wanting to be any deeper than that. I got that first bucket, well, it was about 3/4 of a bucket, into the tub. Sluice is still swimming. Well, not swimming, but you know, flowing good. Speaking of swimming, I did see a trout swimming in here. I don't know where he went, but he's been hanging out, moseying around. I wonder if I'll have another trout or fish go through my sluice. That'll be a fancy viral moment. I don't know, maybe I'll be able to retire after that. So we're gonna fill up another bucket and put it into the tub and try and do 4 or 5 buckets today. So we'll see how this goes, huh? Little update on the progress. I don't know if you can really see it in there. There's a little shelf-ish edge wall. I have been kind of able to dig sideways. It's really hard. You get into that yellow clay. I've been finding spots that are thinner, but those thicker spots, it's really hard to dig through. This stuff really holds, and you can see it's getting pretty yellow in here with the water. It's neat. It's really cool. I put one little scoop on here to make sure that we're doing okay. We might be running a little bit hot, but everything is mostly staying in the middle. A little bit of adjustments when we start sending it, but 2 buckets in, I'm gonna have me a little snack, and we're gonna fill up another bucket for 3, and it's starting to snow a little bit. It was sunny. I was gonna say something before because I didn't think it was gonna be sunny at all today. But nonetheless, it's another very beautiful day on Secret Creek. All right, we have 4 buckets in my little big tub sled. It's got a bunch of little nicknames at the moment. We're gonna play with water flow in the sluice, and I got my bucket full of water ready for a cleanup. We'll see how icy it gets in however long it takes to empty this baby out. So I guess we'll just set you up right here for now. And I'm gonna play with the sluice a little bit, see what we got to do. Little bit at a time, little bit at a time. And it doesn't seem like it's really super crazy. I guess it's not as heavy as I expected. So we'll get you set up somewhere else to watch this a little bit, and I am gonna empty this tub out. Alrighty, we's leaving the creek. We're trying the camera on top of the head on the way out. Just see what that looks like. Hopefully it's better than being on the chest. I guess I'd like to get that kind of figured out because I have a metal detector that I would love to get out and use in a bunch of areas after the snow is gone. Kind of hard to metal detect through all this snow. But we're all set, we're all loaded up. I got my Collins in the bucket. We only did 4 buckets today. The area I ended up excavating, if you will, digging, ended up being maybe about 2 feet wide by about 3 feet long. And I tried to be not any deeper than about a foot, or the depth of the spade on my shovel. So we are gonna get back to my basement and we'll do a cleanup and we'll see what we found in that. Would be interesting. Where else should I go sample on this creek? How else should I dig? I'm gonna create a poll. Secret Creek diggings. I dug in the center. I dug where I had good test pan. I dug 1 foot down and started going through an area where I had a bunch of that clay material. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, I'm free. So what should I do next? Definitely gonna write a poll after this video launches. That's where I came before. A lot more of it is broken away and melted. Interesting. I bet you I won't be able to walk up any of that creek at all next weekend. It's gonna be warm. It's gonna be warm next weekend. I'm gonna be able to dig a bunch of other places in this creek. Maybe snow will disappear and I can show you some tailing piles. I don't know, but it's still gonna stay a secret creek because every creek is a secret creek. Gotta protect the creeks from people that don't fill their holes. All right, I think we got the light situated. This is everything in the creek. I really do feel like I get a lot more concentrates with this VDR mat than I do with the micro dream mat. But here we go, let's start dumping some dirt. got that pan all emptied out, and we'll do the close-up. It looks to be a pretty good dig. Well, here he is. Looks like there's some little specks way up here toward the top, the very beginning. Look at that. That looks pretty awesome. Kinda can't wait to see what this is gonna look like on the miller table. All kinds of little specks. Hopefully I didn't lose anything. Doesn't really look like there's anything past zone 3, 3.5. We're just about up. See, there's 7. There's 3. I don't see anything down this way. Just up here. That's a piece for sure. That's a piece. Ooh, look at that one. That's a nice piece. A few nice pieces way up here to the top too. Alright, we'll get this in a pan so we can run it on the middle table. This is exciting. Alrighty, well, we have everything thrown in this pan again because I have some other stuff in that little teeny blue pan. But we're gonna get this stuff ran on the miller table. Here we go. Alrighty, well, this is what we got. Can you believe that? That's a lot. There's some bigger pieces in there. Some 8 little pieces. And that's from 4 buckets in the secret creek. See, dime. Zoom into some of these. How far can I zoom in? Kind of neat. Well, till next time. I think we're gonna go and do that again. For sure. Except we'll get some more area. We won't go deeper. We'll just expand what I started. Sweet. Alright, till the next one. Thank you for watching. Please hit the bell. I'd appreciate it.